just this past weekend on April 7th, I was able to take a tour of Steel Curtain and check out the overall progress of how the ride's coming along. Well, before I start talking about the progress, I just want to say, wow, this ride looks amazing. If you've been following my channel for a little while, you would have saw about a few months back, I did my top 10 most anticipated rides for 2019. At that time, I believe I had Steel Curtain ranked at number 3. After this recent visit to the construction site, this ride is now definitely my most anticipated ride of 2019, and for good reason. The pictures that you see online really don't give this ride justice. It's massive. It just towers over everything else in the park. It's actually quite humorous because Racer is right next to it, and that ride looks like a kiddie coaster. It's almost like it's non-existent. Steel Curtain demands to be the center of attention. It's hard to tell right now, but just looking at the track, it looks like it's going to be a very glossy, smooth ride. The colors really pop. At first, I didn't know if I was really on board, but they definitely work with the park. The ride structure looks amazing. It looks way better than what we saw in the original renderings. But yeah, my overall impression of this ride right now is wow, it looks great. I can't wait to ride it. I think this is going to be a real winner for the park. And honestly, I think this is probably going to be the best new roller coaster in 2019. The airtime moments on this ride look a lot better than what it looked when we saw the animation videos. So I'm pretty excited. I think the inversions are going to be fun. This ride is going to be fast, smooth, and intimidating. Yeah, that lift hill is really steep. I know we've seen steep lift hills. I mean, obviously there's vertical lift hills, but this one just looks so intimidating, just how steep it is. And I don't know what it is, but yeah, it just looks very intimidating. I just can't wait to ride it. Well, on to the main question, and that's the question everybody's wondering. When will Steel Curtain open? Well, so just taking my own analysis of everything that I've seen, when I took pictures of this ride back at the beginning of March and to now, which has been it's been just a little bit under a month, it doesn't really look like there's been that much progress. But again, I wasn't inside the park. I can't see everything that has been going on. With that said, though, I'm pretty sure we can rule out a May opening. I mean, things can change. Nothing is really ever set in stone. I mean, progress could really kick up a notch and they could have this wrapped up here shortly and start testing within the next month or two. I really don't know, but I would say on the safe side, May doesn't seem to be when this roller coaster is going to open. I would actually lean closer towards the end of June, even maybe like a July 4th opening. I don't know. It could open up sooner. Again, I really don't know. I'm just going off of my own speculation of what I see. There's a good chunk of track work that is done, but yet there's still some left. And I think the one big thing that's still left for this ride to do, there's still one massive structure that needs to go up that holds like the first dive drop. That's hasn't been completed. It's actually one of the other tallest structures. So yeah, I don't know how long that'll take. I don't know if that'll go up pretty fast. It might take a little bit. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be opening up in May. But again, like I said, I could be wrong. I've heard rumors that they're trying to shoot for a Memorial Day opening. And we've seen rides turn around pretty fast before. I remember watching Gatekeeper. It was like it was nothing. And then like 2 months later, the whole ride was done. So it just all depends on the schedules of how it works with the construction crew. It might be possible they've been working with like limited crew earlier on, and now they're going to start picking up some speed, momentum. I don't know. There's obviously lots to do with this ride, especially with the buildings that are getting set up around. As we can see, the station isn't done yet either. Obviously, once the ride is complete, we'll be seeing pathways and all that other exciting stuff getting wrapped up and completed. I don't know if the whole Steeler country is going to open up at the same time with Steel Curtain. Like I said, we haven't really been getting any official release date, opening date for any of this whole project. So, like I said, it's just all speculation. I'm leaning towards a mid to end June opening, with that possibility, maybe even a 4th of July weekend opening. I really don't know. I will leave with this. The ride looks great. I'm very excited. I want them to take the time that they need to get this ride done right and to be a fantastic coaster. I really think this ride will rival Phantom's Revenge. It looks like it has so much potential. I can't wait to ride it. So if you don't have any plans to go to Kennywood this year, you should reconsider plans and set up a trip to come to Kennywood as soon as the ride is open, of course. Well, that's it for today's video. Please stay tuned for other great content that'll be coming your way from X Scream Thrills.